Alright, so let's do our first full stream with the Marath Will of the Wild deck. Yes, this guy right here. Enters with a number of +1/+1 counters equal to the amount of mana spent to cast him, and can do one of three things with those counters: moving them to other target creatures, doing damage with them, or just making tokens with them. And so far, this is what I managed to scrape together for the deck. Anyways, yeah, we have to start somewhere. Still have a lot of upgrades I want to pick up, but we gotta start somewhere. Anyways, I'm just gonna go back in here. Anyways, I'm guessing I have to beat the big scary dragon to unlock the gate here. I might as well just duel everybody inside. I would love to be able to attack with this, but we have a 2/2 in the way here. I guess not if I do Path to Exile. Alright, just make a 0/0 token that dies immediately. Perfectly good waste of a card there. City's Blessing already. Control 10 or more permanents, and now I have the City's Blessing for the rest of the game. Oh, now I'm gonna get 2 cat tokens. Okay, that's Kian's commander. Select creatures to tap to station this land. I should be able to theoretically do this as many times as I have, like, untapped creatures. In response, we're gonna do X damage to Kian, because this has first strike. So this should die and this should live. Until your next turn, prevent all damage that will be dealt to and dealt by, or we're gonna do none of the abilities. I guess, yeah, none of the abilities. Let me just get the land that makes all 3 colors of mana my deck can produce. I guess I'll make 1 guy. Alright, now we're gonna get even more tokens. I might as well play a land. I want to do the station ability. I'll tap this guy down. Just really, really tedious to have to do these one at a time. I mean, I really could not get my hands on stronger creatures. Apparently this was the best I can do. Okay, how do I get this to scroll back up? There we go. So, let me get this straight. 13 mana. I can pay for almost all of these triggers, so you know what? I think we'll just stop here. Give all my green creatures +1/+1. X damage to any target. Right here. Take the Chasm Skulker off the board. Now I have all these triggers I have to resolve. I have enough mana as it is, I believe. And now I have all these triggers to go resolve. I cannot pay 1 anymore. Okay, finally got all those triggers off the stack. I'm just gonna go in with everything I have. This should probably just kill them, yep. Him or her. I don't think it's a he. Hey, Buzzy. Funny how I think I might actually come back to pressure after all. It's like now a non-zero chance that I start playing pressure again. I mean, with all of the information coming from, like, being revealed about, like, both parties, with the whole situation between Ren and Zeal, it's like, I personally don't know whose side to be on anymore. Honestly, I'm surprised. I mean, like, if it was just, like, a clear-cut case that Zeal was just, like, an absolute monster, I don't think the game would actually still be, like, up online anymore, but it's not as simple as that. It's not like Zeal's, like, the worst person in the world or anything. Yeah, as far as I know, I think, like, honestly, if you had to ask me, like, both Zeal and Ren are both to blame. To some degree for the situation between them. But now just, like, I'm wondering who the hell is, like, more in the wrong. Zeal or Ren? I'll keep Sol Ring. Priest of Titania. Pass. I think this guy missed his land drop. Stomping Ground, untapped. Let's try Bramble Sovereign, actually. I don't think I can do much else for now. I'm not paying any mana, right? I'm not gonna pay mana for this entering. I'm not gonna give my opponent a free copy of their creature. Maybe if this guy was, like, on my team or something, but no. There's, like, no teammates in Forged Adventure as far as I know. It's not like I have a teammate or anything. Yeah, I'll make a second Augur of Autumn, because why the hell not? And again, I'll just pass. I did play my land for turn already. I'm just seeing how much mana I currently have available. I count 6, and then if I also count Sol Ring, that should be like 8. So I think I have 8 mana. I should be able to do Prime Time and also copy it. I'm pretty sure I can copy it. Yup. I just copied Primeval Titan. Alright, so now I'm gonna get not just 2, but 4 lands out of my deck directly onto the battlefield. Station. I'll station again. When this untaps, now it's gonna be Gaia's Cradle. Pass. Alright, already back to me. I mean, it's not like I can't afford to do that. Fury. Think I can cast this too? I'll get rid of the Trigon Predator first. I just made another copy of Fury. Anyways, now both of these should be dead. How much mana do I still have? Oh, I still have an Arid Mesa I've yet to do anything with. Plus an untapped Priest of Titania. I think we just attack for game at this point. Yeah, we literally just attack into an empty board here. Yeah, let's get 2 more lands. That was a slam dunk. Oh, interesting. If I want to play... But I've never played this commander before. I know of it, but I've never tried this one before. I mean, first things first, I have to be comfortable playing 4 colors. This is something I rarely do, like, if ever. I pretty much almost never play 4 colors. And it's not like one I know of is like anyone like has had any success with it either. I think I'll still keep it regardless because it could be fun. If Incubation Druid has a +1/+1 counter on it, make 3 mana. It's not going to be too hard to get a counter on this thing with Marath, so keep this for sure. Players can't gain life. Maybe there's going to be an opponent, maybe there's going to be a really annoying opponent who just gains a bunch of life. Just play this against them. Maybe there will be that one opponent that just spams a bunch of life gain. And I'll just have to hope I don't need to gain life myself, because players can't gain life. That's everybody that can't gain life. What does this do? Oh, it's an equipment. Free Biblioplex, whatever this land is. I don't think I've seen it before. Alright, the second, like, the actual, like, second activated ability, activate only if you have exactly 0 or exactly 7 cards in hand? What? Okay, equip this immediately. That's fair. Anyways, I have to pass. So it's already a 6/6. Alright, I'll take 6. Ideally look for something to get this off the field. Don't have anything of the sort exactly just yet. Oh, it's already a 10/10. This game might not last too long. We might not be here for too long. I can destroy this harness so it doesn't continue to get counters on it, but that's about it. And after that, we gotta just pass. Actually, I'll just block with the 2-1 here. I'll just block with that. Double the number. Oh, Jesus Christ almighty. 18-18. Oh, wow. Yeah, I gotta find something to remove it quickly. I gotta find an answer to 18 power, 18 toughness. Yeah, I have to find something soon. Doesn't matter what we produce here, this just needs to make like a green-white. I'm gonna put Marath on the board. Yeah, I don't know how much time we're gonna be able to buy ourselves here. Base power and toughness. I definitely need to block. Well, just to stop the 4 damage there entirely, and then I'm gonna lose my Wall of Blossoms. Double the number of tokens I create. To give something haste, but like, what does that even matter for? Warp this onto the battlefield. I mean, I can chump block the 18-18 with these. That's kind of what I'm going for right now. If all else fails, at least put some stuff up to chump block. Or do I just... You know what? I want to get this on the battlefield, too. I also want to put this into play. Once again, I'm completely out of mana. Can't be blocked. Flying. Also flying. This is the biggest threat on the board, hilariously enough. Jump block this with a 1-1. I'll take 4 damage. I'll take a forest. What can I even possibly do here? What can I even do here at this point? I can just... How much is this gonna be? 5 mana? What can we still do? Not much. Not much, really. I have 2 mana left. Make a 1-1. It's gonna get doubled by Unbound Flourishing. And then doubled again by Exalted Sunborn. I'll make 4 1-1s to hide behind. But even then, this can't possibly last forever. This is gonna definitely need to also have more counters on it. So you know what I'm gonna do? Marath can kill something at the very least. I think I'll get rid of the Gudul Lurker with this. X damage to here. And it's gonna get doubled because of Unbound Flourishing. Same target as the last one. And then I'll have to just pay 5 to put him back on the field. He'll come back with 5 counters at the very least. Yeah, so long story short, I'm just gonna try and put up as many chump blockers as possible. Can't be blocked at all, and then chump block this 18-18 with a 1-1. What? Oh, now it has trample. Oh, it had trample this whole time. I guess that doesn't work anymore. Alright, forget what I was going for. Unless I just have... Unless I don't have the mana for this. Okay, I have to get this off the field. And I pretty much can't Scalding Tarn right now. Auto, yes. X damage any target. Yeah, this has to... I have to take that off the field. Yeah, that cannot stay on the field. And this is already back down to a 3-3. And I am completely out of mana. Oh, this flies. Has lifelink even. Okay, I'll go back to 5. I guess I can fetch next turn. Okay, at least it doesn't give trample. Can't be blocked. I can just make even more tokens. But what purpose is this gonna really serve for me? Put X +1/+1 counters on target creature. Okay, here's what I'm gonna try. That way I do more damage with this and gain more life. That's what I'm gonna go for. X damage to any target. 1. Target this. And then target it again. That's 1 less attacker on the board right there. I'm back up to 8. Down to 7. Play a Colonian Hydra. And make some more tokens to hide behind. I don't even know if I can hold on still. Block what we can. Definitely stop this. And then like that. I'll take 1. Alright. Pay 7 mana to put Marath back on the field. So now I get a 7/7. Put X counters on target creature. I'll move 2 over. I'll take 2 counters off of this, and 4 are gonna get put here. Move to combat with these 2 guys. Double the number of +1/+1 counters on each creature I control. It's not looking so bad for me anymore. I beat him! I just got him! Let's go, I got him. Okay, we're getting some good stuff. We're getting some good stuff for all our troubles here. Okay, that basically would let me start with the same land he started with. And now I'm just looking to see what I keep, what I get rid of. I already own a breeding pool. That Edric's looking really nice. That's looking pretty nice too. I love me Shardless Agent. And now I can unlock this door. There's some more loot. Body of Research. Put X +1/+1 counters on this fractal token where X is the number of cards in your library. And that's just hilarious. Especially in a Format with like 99 card decks? Yeah, this token's gonna be absolutely massive. Assuming I can actually have triple green and triple blue and cast this thing. I mean, unless you're trying to kill it with, like, lethal damage, the token will still die to a lot of removal, though. It's not like it has protection or anything. I mean, lethal damage against, like, I don't know, a 70-70. That's not gonna really work. Jeskai War Camp. I'm gonna take a step inside. Monks can be seen running training drills in the distance while Avens and Djinn swirl acrobatically overhead. We're gonna go for it. Ah yes, Shuyan the Silent Tempest. Play a non-creature spell, pay like 2 red or 2 red and or white. Give a creature double strike until end of turn. I totally just realized I could have played this earlier, but oh well. We'll do that into a Plains. Arcane Signet, Birds of Paradise. Pass. I'll fetch a Plateau. Play my commander. And not really much to do here at the moment. Nothing to really do at all. Command Zone. Yep. Still gonna be waiting one more turn to recast this thing, apparently. I'll play this. Pass. Okay, his copy of Arcane Signet. Right. There we go. Play Fauna Shaman. Attack for 2. Okay. I guess I'll just play this right off the top of my deck. And play this land off the top of our deck, too. Swing with those, and apparently, yeah, they got Vigilance now, too. And I think they even have Trample, because I have 6 creatures. Can I just quickly make, like... Yeah, I want to make 3 more of those. 3 more of those tokens. X is gonna be 1. Yes. I'll make 3 dudes. Now all my creatures have double strike. Yeah, everything has +3, +0, Vigilance, Trample, and double strike on my board. I'm probably not going to need most of these cards. Maybe I'll hold on to this. And this. I don't think I need most of these. I already own a Source of Plowshares. I think I'll just keep this one anyways because I don't know, I guess I like the idea of having variety. I've acquired some rare spells I'm not in need of along the way. Which would, yeah, they'd be in here. When Sky Swallower comes into play, target opponent gains control of all other permanents you control. And yes, this also includes your lands. You literally have absolutely nothing on your board except this 8/8 flyer. And if they just get rid of it with any old card effect, then you actually have, like, absolutely nothing on your board, so... Really, really good way to lose the game. Yeah, it's all rares that are blue. Training Grounds. I'm not currently, like, trying to build towards any deck that would want to run Training Grounds, but if I do change my mind on that, I'll pick it up for... I'll just pick it up. Donate. Target player gains control of target permanent you control. Yeah, I need to pair this with, like, a very specific kind of card I actually want to give them. Okay, we're even getting some mythic rares here. Dig Through Time, I'm just gonna pick this up. I know it's a really good card. Anything I just immediately recognize as, like, solid playable in blue. That is solid, and that's a solid playable in my opinion, too. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, that player draws 7 cards. No idea what this is. I can't read Chinese. Okay, I already have Swan Song. I don't have Hull Breacher, and I'm gonna definitely want to pick this up. There's probably gonna be that one, or there's gonna be that surely that one opponent that just has a lot of card draw in their deck. Starfield Vocalist. Maybe I'll play another deck that wants to double up on Enter the Battlefield triggers. Mind over Matter. Target player draws 2 to the power of X cards. I don't know, I wish maybe I was, like, putting together a deck that could really use that. Morphling. If I want to go all the way back to, like, it was like 1998 or 1999, this was, like, wreaking havoc on the metagame. If we want to take things back to 1998, Morphling. Okay, I believe this was, like, literally never playable. This was never, like, viable. Change the color of something to blue. Oh, hey, it's this card. Yeah, I have this one. I'm not trying to put the deck together at the moment, but I have this. I have enough lands in my hand already, I believe. Should've still maybe kept it anyways, because none of these tap for red? Except none of these tap for red, so maybe I should have just... Anyways. This one makes red. Oh, okay. It's a pretty strong looking board already, I must admit. Okay, this is the one that's putting +1/+1 counters on each creature. Can't pay for Solitude just yet, apparently. Do I just grab a white creature and then I actually would be able to do just Solitude Evoke? If I grab a white creature, then I can, yeah, evoke a Solitude. I also kind of want to just try and start just putting like as many +1/+1 counters on my entire board as possible. I kind of want to try this also. I'm not the only one who can just put +1/+1 counters on my army. Seems to already be helping quite a bit. Okay, you're telling me we can cast this. These are both sadly coming in tapped, but next turn... Then, yeah, next turn, then we'll be ready. So, yep. Pass, and... How did this die? Stroke of Midnight. Okay, that's how it died. Okay, this is what did a bit of damage to me. That makes sense. Put a counter on Generous Pup. I'll just cast the Solitude. Getting this off the field. I'll just go fetch out a Plateau. Station, Fauna Shaman. Station, target Generous Pup. Station, target... Actually, no, hold that thought. I'll pass. End step. I'll just move another counter here when Marath. I'll play this as a land. Station. Tap Solitude. Now that's a Gaia's Cradle. Colonian Hydra. Move a counter here. Pass. That is fine. End step, move a counter here. and then pump my entire army. Alright, Electionorn onto the battlefield. Alpha Strike with whatever can attack. That's game. I already have a Sliver Hive Lord. Apparently I already own one of these as well. There's a dragon here. I guess we'll do the dragon first. Mulligan. This we're gonna play. Sol Ring, okay. Arid Mesa. Plateau. Arcane Signet. Pass. Okay, that's it. And then I'll also play a Wall of Blossoms, draw a card off that. Pass. Ooh, Voice of Victory, that's nice. Just block with my walls. Because, yeah, I got plenty of them. I think I'm playing Marath next turn at this rate. I think that's gonna have to wait a turn. Alright, now then, let's start getting to it. Again, I'm just gonna pass. Everything's got, like, at least, like... Aside from this, like, everything's got, like, 3+ toughness. Not so easy to just ping everything if they all have, like, 3+ toughness. I'll remove one counter. Get rid of that. I'll just pass again. That's 3 toughness. Colonian Hydra. Still not really able to do much else at the moment, sadly. Pass. Oh, Voice of Victory. I'm not allowed to cast spells on his turn. That's why it's not working. I'm not allowed to do it on his turn. That explains absolutely everything. Okay, I still got some damage in. Beast Within. I don't want this to just do... I don't want that dragon to do like 4 damage to one target and then like 3 damage to the next now, so... just do that. Also, I guess just use the fact that we have Unbound Flourishing to build up this thing's counters. I'm gonna say go. Oh, nice. Straight back to me. Attack with these two. A pair of 16/16s. I'll take this off the field. I'll just play another creature. And then say go. Swing with... everything except for this. And there we go. Took a while to get going, but once I did... yeah, once I did. Ended pretty quickly once I actually assembled a good board. I'll keep the Mistrise Village. I really like the idea of making my spells uncounterable with one of my land drops. There's like 2 more guys here to beat. Trample, Prowess. Pretty nice combat damage trigger as well. Base power toughness 1/1, but there's definitely ways to increase that. Obviously, there are ways to increase it, though. I'll just grab this, I suppose. Pass. Every non-creature spell is going to give him a 1/1 token. Speaking of non-creature spells... I'll play my copy of Abrade to take that off the board. Welcome back, Physicist. Hi. I'm trying this commander again that I haven't, like, played in so long. I mean, if I can build just about whatever the hell I want in the game, by all means. And it's entirely possible, yeah, he gets it in the future. I would not rule it out. I mean, as far as Endless goes, I don't think there's really anything I need to relearn that badly. Except for maybe listening out for the Wall Dweller sounds, because now it's apparently, yeah, now it's different. It's different from how it used to be. Yeah, they sound a little different, so that's something I want to be 100% sure I'm used to. Yeah, I'd hate to be playing for 3 hours straight and then I die to a Wall Dweller. No thank you. Okay, that was the first spell he cast this turn, so he's not, like, copying or anything. I'll just do 1 damage here. Fury. I'll just cast it. And then 1 more damage to the Jeskai Devotee to kill it. Nice. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create an XX red dragon illusion. Flying in haste, where X is the amount of mana spent to cast that spell. Exile it at the beginning of the next end step. I'm not going to be attacking through this immediately, clearly. Unless my opponent is stupid enough to block because I have Marath here. I have mana open. Sure. I'll just kill it again. Exert Arena of Glory. Because I think I want to give Marath haste as well. We're gonna go in like this. This is blocking here, right? Yeah, I still beat him. Oh wow, Ancestral Vision. Every version of Elsha, I assume, that was ever printed. Yet another version of Arcane Signet, and yet another version of Command Tower. Another version of Swords to Plowshares. I may or may not own this one already. Woman stands before you, unassuming but with a quiet yet undeniable power about her, so it has come to this. Let's see if you are skilled enough to defeat a Khan. I'm probably gonna win. The way this deck has been performing so far. Oh, but she has hexproof. This might not be as straightforward. Yeah, I'm gonna have a hard time removing this. I don't even think my deck is gonna be able to remove this once it hits the field. We'll try this. Unsurprisingly, yeah, it's starting to look like there's gonna just be like a lot of mana rocks to help play this sooner. I'll put Basilisk Collar onto the battlefield. And I think this is gonna get out of hand if I let it stick around. Basilisk Collar will give Death Touch to whoever it's equipped to, so that's gonna be amazing. And I still could be in trouble here. If there's only still like so much I can do. I only have 4 mana at the moment to do whatever with, and I'm gonna spend 2 of it just to equip Marath with the Basilisk Collar. But I'm gonna do 1 damage to any target, and because he now has Death Touch, that just kills it. 1 damage will be enough to kill anything now. Oh, deals to a creature. Death Touch won't apply to Planeswalkers, of course. And I really just can't do anything else this turn. Unless I just, I don't know, shoot down another creature. I don't have my 5th land drop, apparently. I can play a Questing Beast. Oh, the Planeswalker's gone. This thing has 6 abilities! I'm gonna completely forget about the one that also just kills Planeswalkers. Yeah, like, it's got, like, one of its many abilities is any combat damage you do to defending player, it also does that much damage to all their, does that much damage to their Planeswalkers. So I got the Planeswalker off the board. And now I'm gonna have to figure out how to deal with this. First strike and Hex... Yeah, but especially the Hexproof is gonna be a problem. It's not like I can just kill it or anything. Until end of turn, whenever Narset attacks, exile the top 4 cards of your library, then you may cast non-creature cards exiled with Narset without paying their mana costs, like all of them. Safe to say we're gonna be, like, we are gonna have a problem on our hands here. I think we're gonna really have a problem. I'm gonna evoke Fury. I'm gonna get those birds off the field. Pass. Oh, but Narset's not gonna attack. I mean, I could kill Narset with my Questing Beast. I mean, no matter what, if it did attack, it wouldn't be able to stop the trigger to just cast a bunch of non-creature spells for free. But I guess if I just keep some strong creatures up that can block, she's just gonna not attack anyways. Which is good news for me. I'm just gonna go put another forest onto the battlefield. Make a green. I'm gonna put this on the field. Attack for 4 again, and then pass. What does this do? Oh, it's an equipment. Wait, now that's unblockable? Did she just exile 4 cards off the top of her deck and didn't hit a single non-creature spell? She didn't hit a single non-creature spell? Yeah, I think we just lucked out with that one. But yeah, now we got this in the way. How much mana do I have again? Okay, I count 7. I think we're gonna need a little bit more than that still. But yeah, I count 7. I guess I'll at least put Marath back onto the field. But even then, still. I guess we'll do that at least. Fanatico Ronus. I'll just play this too. Yeah, at least I'm still drawing a bunch of cards, but can't play anything else at the moment. Okay, the Rebel token's gone. Again, can't be blocked this turn. Inspired Ultimatum. 5 damage to any target. Target player gains life. And then you draw 5 cards. Well, there goes my commander. And then she's gonna go just casually draw 5 cards. Until end of turn, for each non-land card type you exile, cast a spell of that type from among the exiled cards without paying its mana cost. Yep, that was a really good turn for her. That was a crazy good turn. At least I guess on the bright side, at least I still have like a full hand as well. But no, really. Losing Marath there, that was really unfortunate. Losing Marath on there. Now I gotta spend a shit ton of mana to put it back on the field. But I guess this can at least make 4, so... I don't think all hope is lost yet. I still have 2 mana floating. I'm gonna use this X ability here. And then I'm gonna use it again. X equals 1. Because Marath has Death Touch. 1 damage is enough to kill anything it targets. And that was pretty much everything I could do. So, untap each attract. There's gonna be 2 combat phases. I gotta survive 2 combat phases now. Now there's even more cards in here she can just cast for free. Tap target creature. It doesn't untap during my next untap step. Quiet Contemplation, tapping this down too. It can still use stability at least. This can't be locked anymore. Oh, so it's finally gonna go back to me. Can I even possibly do anything about this board? Honestly, at this point, I'm not even sure if I can. X is 1, so I'm gonna kill that. Yeah, my board is getting utterly annihilated here. Fauna Shaman. Yeah, I guess I'll just put as much stuff onto the board as possible. But if anything, I need to get rid of these artifacts and enchantments. If anything, yeah, that has to just go. Those really need to go. I'm not allowed to warp this from the top of my deck. That doesn't work. I don't know what else to really try here. Honestly, I don't think I got much else. Yeah, I can't interact with this in any way. I died to commander damage. I couldn't interact with it I could not interact with that in any way once. Once enough, like, good ores and equipment got attached to that Narset. Didn't have enough stuff to deal with the problematic artifacts and enchantments. Probably should have gone back and put some more, like, more cards in that can do that. Probably should have put some more answers in. But anyways. least I'm gonna get to go first again. I guess we'll see if that even matters. Can I play this now? Sylvan Caryatid. Pass. Landwalk of the Chosen Type. I want to just so I can start drawing cards as soon as possible. Okay. Marath. Source the Plowshares here. Will do. This should have just probably attacked. Anyways. Can't be blocked this turn, that is fine. I'm just gonna go turn that into a Stomping Ground untapped. I already have the Plateau out. Yeah, I guess we're gonna be playing this too. Attack for 10. I can't block it. That is fine. I think I could just make like 3 more guys and then go to town here. Bloom Tender. Sol Ring. I believe now I need to just make like 1 more token or something. Sure, I guess we'll give everything haste. I'll have Marath create a 1/1 token. Now I should have like, yeah, now I got 9 creatures. And now my board has double strike and everything. I guess just to put more shit on the board. Alpha Strike. Everything here gets +3/+0 and Vigilance and Trample and Double Strike. Karma's a bitch. Jeskai Gauntlet. 1 white, blue, and red for 2 1/1 birds. I might even play this myself, possibly. I might play that too. We got all the Narset cards. And now I got all the Narset cards in our collection. And looks like, yeah, here's gonna be some more treasure. If only this didn't cost like 6 mana. Oh, keep the Brave the Sands, I guess? And yep, here's gonna be more treasure. Smite the Monstrous. that. Let's just leave the war camp. And now we'll leave. Fallen Blue Castle. Do I dare actually fight somebody inside? I really want to just go for it. I really want to give it a go here. Carador. That name rings a bell. Yeah, this is Carador. So this punishes me for playing blue spells, and this punishes me for playing blue creatures. I guess unless this gets tapped, we're not gonna have any problems here. Creature tokens you control have tap, add 1 mana of any color. Oh wow, okay. Start with this for free, casually. I don't see why not. So I think first we're gonna just get a basic land. I think I'll do a forest. I'm gonna do a stomping ground with this. Rafellos, and hopefully he sticks around. Now imagine if I get this on the field. That'd be amazing if I get this into play. Command Tower. Marath. Play a Basilisk Caller. And from there... Can't do much else yet. Oh, nice. Right back to me. I'll play this. Just seeing what the top of my deck is looking like. I'll play that next turn. Sure, I guess Impact Tremors. Pass. Hopefully I'm not putting stuff on the field in the wrong order. I don't think I need Sky Shroud Claim right now that badly. Okay, so you're telling me I'll be able to... I think I have just enough mana to squeeze... I have just enough to... Just enough to squeeze it out? No, I still have 3 mana to spare. I still have 3 mana. It's probably all green or something, isn't it? Yeah, it's 3 green. Alright, let's start swinging. I got Elesh Norn to stick on the battlefield. If this sticks around, I think that's just gonna be GG's. I'll put some more forests onto the battlefield. Keep Fauna Shaman. Let's just attack with everything we got here. Pass. Search for... Okay, he just searched for 2... He just searched for 2 swamp cards. Cast Eternal Witness. Dies immediately because of Elesh Norn just giving him -2/-2. Create a token. Also dies immediately. Yeah, this guy doesn't stand a chance, simply put. Alpha Strike. And the game's over. Yep, Elesh Norn, don't sleep on that. Savannah, oh wow, nice. Another Bayou. Gris the Hunger Tide. Nexus of Fate, Noxious Gearhulk. There's a lot of good stuff in here. A lot of good stuff in here, in fact. Three Tree City. Okay, we're gonna probably keep this. Maybe I'll play that, like, deck that's, like, all one creature type or something. Because, yeah, in such a deck, especially if we can just swarm the field with creatures of a single type, that'd be amazing. Shieldred Whispering one. If you control 10 or more treasures, you win the game. Remove target permanent from the game. All 5 colors of mana needed for that ability, and then 7 just to put this onto the battlefield. That is just too much mana to be paying. I'm sorry. I'll sell the Bayou because I already own one. Absolutely keep the Savannah. And a nice chunk of change for all our trouble as well. I don't know, seeing if maybe there's anything worth buying here. If you have 50 or more life, you win the game. I think eventually eventually I think it's gonna come to a point where I actually start with 50 plus life. I think eventually one day we're gonna get there. Consecrated Sphinx. Except I know I'm not playing blue, but that is, yeah, Consecrated Sphinx. That is, wow. I think I gotta pick this up too. I mean, if I play blue, especially if I have like a lot of luck just ramping into big stuff like Consecrated Sphinx and I'm in blue, yeah, we're probably gonna have to just, especially if the opponent's trying to just draw a shit ton of extra cards. And we gotta play that. Okay, so it's a dinosaur? No, it's a beast. Each creature you control enters with an additional +1/+1 counter on it for each land that entered the battlefield under your control this turn. Attacking tokens? Get +1/+0 whenever you cast your first creature spell each turn. That spell gains Immobilize 1 permanently. Yep, so Naya versus Naya. Keep this hand. Command Tower, Ocelot, Pride Pass. I'll play an Umezawa's Jitte. Make a cat token and pass. Exalted. Okay, this is the one that doubles token creation. Didn't make any tokens with it, just went away. You can recast this later for 5 mana from exile. Sungrass Prairie. I think I'll play my Generous Pup. Attack with both of these. City's Blessing. 2 cat tokens I'm gonna get every turn now if I can just keep getting life. There's Exalted Sunborn. I'll take a plateau off that Flooded Strand, yes. Play Marath. And unfortunately not really do anything else. Pass. Alright, hopefully I can just hold on here. Oh, they're... This at least... This has first strike at least. Block one of the 2 ones attacking me with the... I'll block this with the wall here also. Oh, this also doubles number of tokens he produces. That also doubles tokens. I guess before this can actually start to become a problem. There's my Basilisk Collar. Attach it to Marath. X damage to any target, and Marath has Death Touch, so instantly kill it. And then once again... Oh, I guess I can't. I'm out of mana. Maybe I'll kill this next turn. Until then, we're just gonna, like, spit out some more cat tokens. Flying Vigilance and Double Strike until end of turn. Okay, apparently I can still survive that. Actually, first things first, I'm gonna move a counter from Marath onto Generous Pup, first things first. Pump my entire team, and then we're gonna do 1 damage here. Death Touch just instantly kills it. I could get rid of both an artifact and an enchantment. Let's do that. Fuse. Let's do both. I guess everything that can attack will. Alright, so it really looks like I have nothing to worry about at the moment. I guess worst case scenario, we're replaying this thing, like, next turn. We'll give the cat the Jitte. But I'm starting to really think this game is probably not going to last too much longer. Remove a charge counter. -1/-1 to Adeline with 3 damage on her already. Pass. Yeah, this... I'll just win this turn. And now I'm just gonna win. Wooded Foothills, let's go. Bloodstained Mire. Heroic Intervention. King Suleiman. New arts for my basic lands if I want that. So Gahiji. Okay, this is red on the white, and this is red on the front, white on the back. 2 fetch lands. Another really good creature. Really good spell to just protect my creatures from dying, and a Karanverse. Yeah, this is a really nice loot haul. Yeah, this is some really nice loot here. I think I'm gonna keep this, in fact. Maybe I'll play it, more likely than not I won't, but you never know. I like the idea of everything that attacks get +2/+0. Especially with the amount of creatures I can just flood the field with. I'll come back here another day. Wizard Palace. I think we can wait, like, till another day to do this as well. Oh, what is this over here? Teferi's Hideout. Anyways, I just got some more loot, didn't even have to fight for it. What is a Hair-Strung Koto, and why does it cost 6 mana? I think I'll come back here later as well. And I think for now I'm just gonna sell off a bunch of my excess loot I don't need. Let's sell some loot. 15,000 gold. 15,000 more gold in the bank. Okay, so that works immediately. I don't even have to, like, physically travel to the capital of the swamps just yet. We can just teleport there straight away. Let's save everything we managed to do so far. Castle down here, castle here. Castle all the way out in the middle of nowhere over there. One up there. One over here. I won't even think about these. Anyways, I have some more towns to go. I guess I have some more towns to go explore. Maybe there'll be some more good stuff for sale. Maybe I'll play Krosh after all, I don't know. I guess just so I actually have the option to do that. Ooh, Fatal Push. I'll just grab this. Old booster packs. Champions of Kamigawa. I'm gonna pick this up. And then let's just open this immediately. I'm gonna see if I get Sensei's Divining Top in here. These are not the right artifacts. What is Tenza Goto's Maul? Oh, actually, it's not horrible, but it's not like... It's not horrible. If I equip this to Marath, it gets +3/+3 and Trample. I don't know why I need that, though, that badly. Search your library for any number of spirit cards and put them into your graveyard. I don't know what spirit cards I want to that badly put into my graveyard anyways. Destroy target spirit. Oddly specific. I mean, it makes more sense in the context of this set because... yeah, we have, like, all the Kami, those are spirits. That was, like, yeah, like a major feature of Kamigawa, all those spirits. The Kami, as they were referred to as. I mean, outside the context of Kamigawa, like, when are you gonna really just see spirits frequently enough that that card's gonna even do anything? Another, like, castle. The Fallen Black Castle. Absolute Grace and Compost. The once black castle is now infused with every other color of mana. And they start with, like, I assume 2 cards that really make it a horrible idea to play black in here. Another shop that's gonna be all mythics. Yeah, another shop that's all mythics. Yeah, I know this sounds absolutely mean, but I could play Leovold, Emissary of Trest in this game. I'd be allowed to play it in this game, it's not like it's banned or anything, unlike in real life. Yeah, I know that's gonna be mean. play cards that force the opponent to discard their hands and draw a certain amount of cards. But no, I'm gonna force them to draw literally only one. I mean, depending on how hard some of the other, like, late game opponents end up being, we might have to resort to dirty tricks. Nissa, but in Japanese. Overlord of the Flood Pits. Vizier of the Menagerie. You can look at you can cast creature spells off the top of your library. I like the sound of this already. Yeah, in the right deck, this too could be like crazy good, so I'm gonna pick it up as well. Deadpool trading card. Wow, okay. Dr. Doom, King of Latveria, I've never heard of it. Oh hey, there's Marath again. Oh wow, true name Nemesis. It's all like 2-player games, so I gotta pick this up. Vibrance. I'm gonna grab that too. Ren and 6. I don't know, it might be nice to have this if we get this matchup where every, like, all my opponent's creatures are, like, 1 toughness for some reason. Because that -1 ability can make really good work of that kind of board state. Ulamog the Infinite Gyre. I'm gonna grab this too. So there's a dragon here. There's a look that might be a dwarf for all we know. Don't know who this is supposed to be. Looks like a guy with a smoking log or something. Riku. A guy with a smoking log. What am I going on about? Okay, I think that's just like his staff he's holding. The legend rule doesn't apply. He copies his first instant or sorcery spell he casts every turn. All creatures have protection from black, and if I'm even playing any black cards, he just draw a card for every black card that goes into my graveyard. Except I'm not playing black, so don't gotta worry about that. Let's try this hand. Scalding Tarn into Plateau and pass. I was really hoping I was gonna draw into a land off that. But I guess not. Surely I'll find a way if all else fails, right? I just really want to draw my next card there. But no, really, I need to start finding lands. And quickly. Mentor the Meek. Pass. Okay, that's not a creature yet. Sooner or later it will be. I'll play Bloom Tender. Oh hey, a land. Maybe this won't be so bad after all. I mean, Cryptolith, right? Every single creature also kind of just doubles as a land if we want to treat it that way, because I can tap them for mana also. Maybe it won't be so bad. Flage. 3 damage here and I gain 3 life. Jetmir, Nexus of Revels. So I have 6 creatures at the moment. Now I got 7. Pass. I see. So yeah, that's what we're copying apparently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 creatures so far. Now it's 8. Create and make a single 1/1 token. And now it's 9 creatures. 36 damage in one shot! 36 damage! Alright, make your move, I guess. May cast spells as though they had flash. If he can't deal with this and all my other creatures, I'm just gonna win next turn anyways. I'm gonna win this turn. Yeah, double strike and... I don't even know how much damage this is gonna be, but it's gonna be a lot. Way more than he can possibly survive. Stomping Ground, Breeding Pool, I already own both. Flooded Strand I own also already. Door of Destinies. Oh, this also really goes hard with tribal decks. Redemption Choir. Never heard of it. Deflecting Swat. Oh yeah, I'm keeping that. I just have to have my commander out and I can play this for free. I'm keeping that. Old Man of the Sea. Whatever Gloom Ripper is. Amphibian Downpour. I don't know, maybe in the right deck I could get some serious value out of this. Keep the Otawara. I don't need 2 deflecting swats. So that was also pretty fun. A deer? No, that's not a deer, that's Marath. Oh! A mirror match. It's a mirror match. We even both start on 40 life and everything. Okay, if he makes a bunch of, like, random tokens with Marath, they're all gonna have, like, an extra 1 power because of this thing. Also, 3 free +1/+1 counters that just move wherever because of this. Free Jungle Shrine. Yep. We're gonna have a mirror match here. Keep hand. This is gonna be fun. Literal mirror match. We're both playing the exact same thing. Oh, Aphia Grove. That's how that got there. Mountain. Rofellos. Every land's a forest, so this can tap for 2. If it's still alive, assuming. I'm putting all the counters here. Creatures with power less than champion of... Okay, so once this gets big, it's gonna be like almost impossible for me to really block. And Marath can make it big. Yeah, that adds up. Play land. Sylvan Caryatid. Cryptolith right. Jitte. Pass. Oh right, this can't block, it's got... Oh. I'm not allowed to block. Now I have white mana. Play Marath. I'll just get rid of this immediately. So that's gone. Alright, just somebody take this Jitte. Just somebody take it. Pass. I'll let that hit me. Untap all permanents you control during each other player's untap step. Okay, that's pretty good. That's good, alright, that's pretty good. We'll do like this. I'll hold on to that Finale of Devastation. I think I have big plans for it, so we'll hold on to it. So what we're gonna do next is... I guess just put another creature on the field. I'll put another creature on the field. I'll gain some life. I'll just say go. Oh boy. Not really much sense in blocking this stuff. Well, I guess I'll block the 5/5. How much mana can I make here? Probably a lot. I have 6 forests. These are all forests because of this. Yeah, I can afford to do XS10 easily. Wait, what? I thought I could do that. Make 6 mana. Yes, make 6 mana. There we go. Elesh Norn Grand Cenobite. So it's already dead. So that didn't last long. I'm only gonna do 24 damage apparently. So it's got Vigilance now too. Ooh, City of Brass. Not what I'm looking for. No, really, what do I do here? This is gonna just... Yeah, this is gonna really complicate things. The fact that I can't get this out of the way. Yeah, this I can't get out of the way. Can I do anything here? This is not really useful at all in this current board state. I guess we'll get at least one of his creatures off the board. It's gonna have 2 counters on it instead of 5. Alright, now this just got even worse. From bad to worse. Two, 2, 3, and 2. Okay, what if we just block everything here? Was that even I don't even think that was the best move I could have made. At least now we got a 7/7 to do whatever with. I will not even be able to equip here. That would be... I'll pass. Oh. Apparently I really blew him out also by getting rid of his Vorinclex. Make a token. Pay 1 to draw a card. Destroy Lightning Greaves and... I guess if it even matters, destroy Compost. I guess if that really matters, we'll get that off the field too. So once again, I'm completely tapped out. Attack for 6. I think we got him on the ropes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What do we want to just cheat out of our deck with Rocco? What do we get out of our deck here? I think I can do X's 7 and pay for it. Yes. I think I'm just gonna go with this. And just make a bunch of dudes. Make a bunch of tokens. I could do Primeval Titan and just cheat out a bunch of lands. Let's just put a bunch of tokens on the field. Can't make any more mana. Well, yeah, I can't make mana, so I can't draw any more cards. Let's just make all these 1/2s. Go. He just top-decked the Blasphemous Act. Yep, that was indeed 13 damage to every creature. Yep, we're just gonna casually reset the board. Play Marath as a 9/9, and then... pass. I think we're golden. Attack. There we go. We won the mirror match. I got him. I beat Marath with Marath. Doubling season. A version of Arcane Signet I've never seen before. Destroy all creatures with no counters on them. Creatures you control gain indestructible. If you control your commander, you can cast this without paying its mana cost. Creatures have haste. My creatures have haste. Terra Symbiosis. Kodama of the West Tree. Teferi's Protection. Yeah, we're getting some more really good loot here. Yeah, some really good loot, in fact. Those are some really nice drops from Marath. What colors is this dragon supposed to be, anyways? Amareth. Okay, bent colors. Something to do with enchantments, right? That's what it looks like. Keep. It's already a 5/6. Wow, it's already a 5 power 6 toughness. Just play that tapped, I guess. Not sure how long we'll be able to hold them off for. Play a Plains off the top of our deck since we can. Pass. Alright, Sky Shroud claim, search for more forests. Got it. I'll just get that off the top of my deck. Mirari's Wake. I'm just gonna cast Mirari's Wake. Pass. Okay. Now that's a 6/7. Not gonna attack though. Play that off the top of my deck. Yeah, I can afford that. I should have played this and then Avengers Zendikar. Oh well. Yeah, I definitely could have sequenced those. I definitely could have sequenced those plays better. Pass. Hopefully I get to just hold on to my board here. I can probably just go to town with... I can probably just go to town now with all this. First things first, I'm gonna do Misty Rainforest. That's one land drop. Actually crack the fetch. That's another land drop. Now these are all 3 4s. I'm gonna see if I can do X7 for Rocco. Yes, I can. X7 Rocco, so Rocco's gonna go get me Elesh Norn. Yeah, now I have a lot of power and toughness on the board. Yeah, these are just gonna all go in. 20 damage. I'm gonna just get a few basics out of my deck. Alright, now I got a bunch of 6/7s. And what is Enchanted Evening? Also, that is a big Destiny spinner. All permanents are enchantments in addition to their other types. Okay, I guess that's why it's so big. I'll just cast this off the top of my deck, too. Yeah, those are some big plants. Those are some big plants, alright. I'll attack with my 7-8 plants, and I'll just probably go in with the plants. There we go! Another, version of Counterspell. I'm gonna keep... That's a really nice looking version of Counterspell. I want to keep it. Sneak attack. Yeah, we'll take that too. Another flawless maneuver. I already own that though. I already own Breeding Pool as well. Okay, make a token every upkeep, and if I'm the Monarch, it's gonna be a 4/4 White Angel every turn. I'll keep the Court of Grace. Commodore Guff. Alright, so what are you gonna be playing? Okay, so it's a wall. At the beginning of each opponent's combat phase, separate all creatures that player controls into 2 face-up piles. Only creatures in the pile of his or her choice may attack this turn. Interesting. Mulligan. Yeah, we're trying this. I mean, what even bother make me choose for Hover Barrier? It can't attack anyways. Why even choose for something that I know can't attack? That's coming in tapped, so... Again, just choose, and it doesn't matter. Kodama's Reach. Let's just get some lands out of my deck. Go. We're both just like... We're both just trying to ramp here. I'll just actually cast Fury. Alright, those 2 tokens are dead. Nothing can attack anyways. This is a wall, and then this has Summoning Sickness. That's gonna make it even more annoying to try and attack. Now I got Maze of Ith that can just force one of my creatures out of combat every single turn. Play Marath. I'll just station both of these. Nothing can attack right now anyways. I'm still just busy, like, setting up my board here. I'm still trying to set up a board. One, two... I'm just counting how much mana we've got. 7. I have 7. I'll do damage to the Teferi Planeswalker. I'll cast the Questing Beast. Not really any point in choosing a pile. If this attacks, now look at this block. This can just no-sell the attack entirely anyways. Oh. But... I'll attack. Maze of Ith will just stop the attack. Oh! Combat damage can't be prevented! Okay, so this just completely ignores the wall, and it just... And it just shuts off. This shuts off Maze of Ith! One of its 6 abilities shuts off the Maze of Ith! Put a +1/+1 counter on each valid permanent. Sure. Play a land. Can I do X is 10? I thought I could. Okay, not quite. I thought I was able to. Yeah, I'm just thinking, what do I go get out of my deck that's worth it? Let's just swarm the field with tokens. Alright, did some damage. Pass. Sure, I'm not even like paying attention to like what's on his field anymore. Because quite frankly, I don't think I need to. Only these creatures can attack this turn. Alright, let's pick pile 2, of course. That makes the most sense. I think I'll get him with one more turn. It's looking good. Go with pile 2 again. Not sure exactly what Guff was trying to do with his deck, but anyways, I beat him. Not even 100% sure what he was trying to do with his deck. But yeah, we got him. Getting some more nice loot here. Entomb I'm keeping. That is old school, living artifact. I think I'm just gonna walk with... I think I'm gonna walk with my loot from the Fallen Black Castle for the time being. And we're making some serious progress on the castles already, and this Marath deck is not even in its final form. I think I'll pick this up. If I want to play blue-black, that's always a nice land to play in blue and black. Same goes for Underground River. I think we'll just buy booster packs. We'll just do that later, I think. Just seeing what's in here. Nothing I really need at the moment. Alright. 50, now we're up to 50,000 gold. I don't think I'm gonna play Codex Shredder anytime soon. I don't think we're playing that anytime soon. So yep, now we have 666 cards in our collection. At the end of live stream number 6. Yeah, just 6 days in, and this is already what I have to show for it. Just 6 days in, and this is already starting to look like a real serious collection. That too is another commander I can totally build around. That too is definitely something else I can play. Yeah, just 6 days in, yeah, we're already, like, pretty damn rich. I'll just wait till some other day to actually upgrade the Marath deck. I mean, yeah, I have like plenty more cards I should just throw in here. Problem is, I'd actually have to just sit down and ask myself, okay, which cards can actually get taken out of the deck? Well, I think I'm already leaning towards just getting rid of Skyshroud Claim. I don't think I need it too badly. 4 mana just gets me 2 more force out of my deck. I think I'd rather just play like ramp spells that cost less mana. I have ramp options that cost considerably less anyways. I mean, if this isn't like able to get in for like damage or anything because the opponent just starts with a random creature, then it's not that spectacular, but if this gets a few turns to just damage the opponent, that's insane. Otherwise, it's kind of just sitting there not doing much. Yeah, I don't want to look through all these cards tonight. I don't want to look at all this tonight. No, thank you. I've had enough of Magic the Gathering for tonight. 2 hours? Yeah, I've had enough for tonight. I mean, I know there was Doubling Season I wanted to try out. I think I'll swap out a Braid for Vibrance also. Doubling Season in a deck that just likes to make +1/+1 counters and even make some tokens. Throw a Doubling Season in there. I think I want to try this as well. If I just put +1/+1 counters on creatures, I can just draw extra cards for it. I think we'll also try the Terra Symbiosis. And instead I just take out a Braid. I'm gonna need, like, just when I'm not so tired, to just really sit down and look through everything in the deck and decide, okay, what can stay, what can go. This I could theoretically cast for 2 mana if I don't mind it just disappearing and having to replay it for 5 next turn. We can evoke this, we can evoke this. We could just evoke this too. That doubles up my mana and gives my creatures +1/+1. This is just insane with the right board state. Even just by itself is pretty good with Marath, but with the right board state it's absolutely bonkers. Especially if it goes several turns unanswered. And then this is just doubling season. I can't believe Questing Beast, yeah, like literally just like shuts down Maze of Ith. And it also just like shreds through Planeswalkers. These are all things I completely forgot that it did. I know it has like Death Touch and Haste and Vigilance and also, yeah, like if the creatures have like not enough power, they can't even block it. I don't know like I don't know what they were thinking when they printed this 4-drop here. This 4-drop's insane. Like, yeah, no wonder I'm playing this. Has nothing to do with like nothing to do with my commander. It's just like such a good card by itself. I kind of have to put it in here. He's just such a good card. Okay, so that's my number of creatures I'm playing, 38. I don't know, I was kind of expecting, yeah. I was imagining a high creature count with a deck like this, and stuff like... Yeah, Beast Whisperer in here. I was definitely expecting a high creature count, and it is a high creature count. Yeah, I think a deck like this I can just cram a lot of good creatures in. I'm gonna try something else in place of the Regrowth. It's gonna be another creature. I can give Marath Trample among other creatures that have counters on them. Or I could put this in, just another way to just spam creatures off the top of my deck. Because I do like the sound of that. Add X mana in any combination of colors, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. Wow. I'm actually gonna try that. And if I need protection, Flawless Maneuver, we also got Deflecting Swat. I don't know why those aren't in my deck right now. I think I'll just take out the... I don't think I need Impact Tremors. I'm usually doing just fine without it, let's be real. So what can go to make room for... Yeah, because I want to put 2 cards in. I want to put 2 cards in real quick before I go to bed. Hopefully I'm not going to need to go into my graveyard for anything. Yeah, 38 creatures we have still. Yeah, I think this is what I'm going to do with my... I think this is what I'll do with the deck. I guess we should also... Hold on. Upgrade the mana base. This can go in... I'll just quickly upgrade the mana base while we're still here editing the deck. I'll play that too. Definitely, absolutely play Savannah. Oh yeah, for sure, Wooded Foothills. These are honestly kind of annoying to have to just tap one of my lands and then tap this, kind of just tap my lands manually. It's just, yeah, the game's not exactly that good at just auto-produce, yeah, auto-tapping lands if, like, the filter lands are involved. It's more of just, like, a matter of convenience to not play filter lands. I mean, they're still very playable, don't get me wrong. I don't think I'm gonna actually need Opal Palace at this point. I don't even think I need it. I think we can maybe let this go as well. Yeah, we're gonna let go of Jungle Shrine. We have, like, pretty much, like, almost completely better Chipmir's Garden anyway, so we have a Triome. And I'm saving. Yep, that's a wrap. I don't know, I didn't think my Marath deck was gonna get that damn good already. But yeah, I think we have another winning formula on our hands here.